I'm gonna do this new song I just wrote. How you guys doing? When I get nervous, say something relatable. I'm hella relatable. That's hella legit and not really debatable. I live in your neighborhood. The guy you shit talking is right there in back of you. So try to act natural. Remember that movie, they all gonna laugh at you. It's so understandable. Sometimes when I'm social, I feel incompatible. I live in the capital. I live in the forest, it's green and it's magical. I live international, I am not rational. Damn it, I'm just so illogical. I don't wear a monocle. I don't know which sequels are truly canonical. I'm sorry, don't follow you. I promise I truly and really remember you. I'm not just pretending to. I'm trying to distinguish between individuals, and I'm feeling invisible. I promise I'm truly and really relatable. I'm watching Undateable. I fuck with millennials cutting my cable too. As soon as I'm able to. I'm super relatable, super accessible. I'm super accessible. Just look at my calendar, look at my schedule. Monday is incredible. Some people are dummies, but I'm intellectual. I'm just like the rest of you. My garbage disposal is stuck on a vegetable. I should call it professional. XO is the festival. Hi. My name is Open Mike Eagle, but I said that already, and Andy said it too. How you guys doing this afternoon, though? That's good. This is a wonderful place. I feel very intimidated. Never spoke to this many people at one time before, and I feel like somebody should be playing a basketball game right here is what I feel like. Yeah. When I get nervous, say something relatable. I'm hella relatable. That's hella legit and not really debatable. I live in your neighborhood, and I'm so political, hella political. I'm super political. I live in the hood and my city gets difficult, cause they treat us like criminals. Let's set up an interview, how'd you get into you? You such an original. I know cause I judge other people, I'm cynical. I'm kinda uncomfortable. I hate when I'm late cause I try to be punctual. I do what I wanna do. I do what you want me to. I'm super uncomfortable. I did what I want. At the end of the day, it was too irresponsible. So you guys, that's my new single. I'm gonna put that out in a couple of weeks. It's called, surprisingly enough, Relatable. And I'm excited and nervous to say this is the first time I'm gonna release music without a label. I'm gonna release it completely on my own. And for the purposes of this talk, we're gonna refer to this song, this new single, as a little baby song. And we're gonna talk about bringing this song to you, me as a creator, bringing this song to you guys as consumers. And we're gonna call it a little baby because it's new, fragile, it's complicated, it never asked to be brought into this world, okay? And what you guys should know as we take this journey is that not all of my little baby songs make it all the way to adulthood, okay? That's important to know. This is a song that's been rattling around in my head for months. It took me a couple days to write, and maybe 2 or 3 more days to get the recording right. But when I finally dialed it in for myself, I was so happy that I listened to it for 3 or 4 straight hours. I was a little high on marijuana at that time, but still, I was falling in love with this song. And the next day I woke up terrified though, and I know I was scared because that morning I went to a little proprietary website called twitter.com and wrote this. You know your new songs are tight when they fill you with crippling anxiety. And I apologize for the word crippling. I know that's insensitive, so let's take care of that real quick. Let's just say intense. Do we have any creators here in the house that understand that feeling of making something that you really like, but it fills you with an intense anxiety? Good. I want you to soak that in for a second. Remember relating to this part, because the rest of the talk is going to be very self-indulgent. So, if I enjoyed this little baby song enough to listen to it for hours, what was I afraid of? Clearly, I enjoy it. I think it's one of the best things ever. I think it should win a Grammy. I think it should win a Peabody. I'll take a Nobel Peace Prize. I think it's really good. I think it's genius. The problem with it is at some point I have to let other people hear it, and I'm going to ask them for money to hear it, and I'm going to ask them for more money to go perform it close to where they live. And in the process of getting this song from my home studio computer to you, there's a question about this song that I know I'm going to have a hard time answering. It's a big question, and I've been asked it so much over the years that I've now internalized it, and I used it as an impossible standard to which to hold my little baby songs to. And that dreaded, awful, disgusting, wretched question is, what is this song about? I had a little thing I was going to do there. Oh, this.
What is the meaning of this?
Okay. Does anybody here have any idea what the song I just performed is about? Anybody at all? Good, me neither. That's the important thing to say. But not being able to say what your song is about when you expect people to pay you money for it is scary as shit, okay? And in my fear, I thought long and hard about the most accurate way to say what this song is about, and this is the best thing I could come up with. It's a juxtaposition of form and expected content that attempts to subvert current notions of Black American authenticity while exploring a sincere display of controlled vulnerability in a moment of intense social awkwardness, and also it's kind of about small talk, but only a little bit. Now could you imagine standing still and listening to somebody say all that shit about a song? It'd be quicker just to listen to the song. Could you imagine you're at a party and somebody's like, hey, you guys heard that new Open Mike Eagles song? Yo, it's so cool. It's a juxtaposition of form and expected content that attempts to subvert current notions of Black American authenticity while exploring a sincere display of controlled vulnerability in a moment of intense social awkwardness. And it's kind of also about small talk, but only a little bit. Haha, it's so lit. And this is a problem I deal with a lot because the art that I make and the art that appeals to me the most is stuff that tends to operate on a lot of levels. So shows like Adventure Time or Atlanta, movies like Get Out or Sorry to Bother You, okay? But for some reason, with rap music, there's an expectation that the meaning will be simple and clear. And there's a place for that, but we have had a lot of that. And I have an example, or a few examples I'm going to play of what it sounds like when the meaning of a rap song is simple and clear. Can I play that for you guys? Okay, good.
Well, my name's Tiny D, and I'm here to say I bust funky fresh rhymes in a major way.
I'm the master rapper, and I'm here to say.
Well, I'm a peanut bar, and I'm here to say.
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 My name's Michael Scon, and I'm here to say. I'm about to do the Scon in a major way.
In a major way.
In a major way.
Oh, I'm the devil, and I'm here to say.
Shit goes on for hours. And I notice in other genres of music, people don't seem to be as concerned with what a song means necessarily. I'm a big St. Vincent fan. You guys like St. Vincent? Yeah. This is supposed to happen. Oh, wait, there we go.
Glory in the afternoon. Glory in the afternoon. Glory in the afternoon. Glory in the afternoon.
What is that song about? It's not about any distinguishable Chloe or any part of the day. And I don't think that anybody asked her about it. And I think that when you get to a certain level of fame, like you can literally make a song about anything. What the fuck is this song about? It's great. What the fuck is it about, though? Could you imagine working for Sony Records, right? And you're like calling into Michael Jackson's management. You're like, hey, just checking in on the new Michael Jackson project. We hear you guys are cooking up some great things over there. We heard it's a big new single. What's it about? Oh, man, it's so good. Quincy Jones produced it. There's like guitars and stuff. It's great. Oh, okay. That's awesome. It's good. We're hearing great things. But what's it about? Oh, man, it's going to be this video. It's so great with all these special effects. And Vincent Price is it. Okay. But what's it about? Halloween? I don't know. What is this? What? What? This is that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold? Nobody asked. So, what these artists clearly are not worried about, and something that terrifies me when I think about my little baby songs, are people's interpretations. Y'all ever heard of a website called Genius? Fuck that website. It's a place on our internet that's purely devoted to people's terrible fucking interpretations. People go on there and post lyrics to songs and they annotate them, the lyrics with explanations that they just made up that day. And people like upvote them and downvote them. I have a song called Doug Stamper, and it's a song where like I just give ridiculous advice to people, and that's like what the whole song is about. I'm gonna perform it right now. I'm gonna do it how I do it at my shows though, and I'll start it like this.
The Advice Show.
So look, I'm a rapper and I've been invited here to do a talk, but look, the reason that I got booked here for real is that I'm the best in the world at giving advice to strangers. That's what I was put on the earth for. So somebody here, one of our XOXOers in the house, has a problem, and they're unafraid to share it with everyone in this half a basketball arena. I will solve the shit out of it. Who's got a problem? I'm gonna solve it. This is the advice show. Who's got a problem? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody has a problem. This is shit talkers is a problem. Is that a problem? Your problem is shit talkers? Shit talkers is your problem. Then I would say avoid shit talkers. Thank you for watching The Advice Show.
The Advice Show.
Then I do this song. Check. Yeah. Life's kinda sucky, bro. If you hearing this, consider yourself lucky, though. The sharks in the boardroom, they program for guppies with the baby cuddle bunny in the box full of puppies. Show and no perm, grow fro like Pam Grier. And don't say bro, bruh, say man's-ear. Yeah, any karaoke fans here? If so, never get drunk and do cashmere. It's not a good choice. And white rappers quit rapping in your hood voice. Sound like a clown 100-pounder that took roids. Don't do videos for tracks with your back to the cameraman. Phones get the family pack and a big data plan. 99 Problems was a damn good summer song, but if you got more than like 3, then something's wrong. You're drowning in quicksand. You're flailing in the water. Your hands is waving off frantic. You'll die within the hour unless you do what we tell you to do. Put your hands up like you at a rap show. And that's all. That's how the song goes when I perform it live. And I went on Genius to try to find things to help me make my point about fuck Genius. And this is someone's interpretation of the verse one of the verses that I just performed for you. When I say it's not a good choice and white rappers quit rapping in your hood voice, sound clown 100 pounder that took roids. The interpreter on the side here says, Open Mike Eagle could very well be talking about retired rapper Lil Ugly Mane because he does, in fact, rap with a hood voice. Lil Ugly Mane also has a music video for the track Throw Them Guns, in which his back is facing the camera the entire time. Not only am I not beefing with Lil Ugly Mane, I don't know who Lil Ugly Mane is at all. Okay? And because of this interpretation that I think was upvoted 7 or 8 times, he could show up at my door and throw them guns at me. So what's my biggest fear in terms of interpretation of the song that I performed when I came out here, Relatable? What I'm afraid of is people taking those words at face value and interpreting the song as me actually wanting to be relatable. I mean, come on, guys, look at these pants. Look at this haircut. Anyway, all these concerns about not knowing what to say about what my song is about and how people interpret it, all of that stuff is really just in my head. But part of me being an independent artist who's putting out music independently without a label for the first time is I have to partner with service providers to help me bring this song to you. And more often than not, I'm responsible for this process with a little industry insider trick that me and my management team have dubbed marketing. Marketing, Webster's defined as a verb meaning selling shit. There's direct marketing, which is telling people you have shit for sale and why they should buy your shit. Business-to-business marketing, telling people who sell shit why they should sell your shit with the rest of the shit that they sell. There used to be these things called record stores. And if you ever walked through one, at the end of the aisle, they'd have a display that had all the new releases on it. And it costs distributors money to have their items in that end cap display. So nowadays, when my little song comes out and my digital distributors are talking to Spotify and Apple Music, a lot of what happens in my career and the career of many independent creators comes down to business money that a lot of people on the outside don't know about. Quick story. I was on a label once, and I was informed when I signed to this label that this label was going to have a difficult time getting my work reviewed. And the reason I thought that was because this label kind of wasn't hip or cool anymore, which was also true. But what I came to find out was that the real reason this was is because this label had a track record of telling online websites that write about music that they would buy ads on these sites for their new releases, and then they would never actually go through with it. And so the insider term for what my label was referred to were lying pieces of shit. Which brings me to press. Press is a very important step in the path of getting my work to you all, the consumers. And it's getting people to write about your shit. There used to be these things called magazines where people used their human fingers to turn thinly cut pieces of wood that had words and pictures on them. And these words were presented as if these culture consumers were just chewing through cassette tapes and movie tickets and licking television screens and just couldn't wait to tell you which ones tasted good and which ones were the worst ones they ever tasted in their lives. But what they didn't tell you was behind the scenes, these writers were being yelled at by editors, who were being yelled at by public relations firms, who were being hired by various Warner Brothers. And they were telling them the things that they had spent money on developing, and those are the things that needed to be written about by the word slaves. So, is Jack Warner going to pay PR Penny to send 1,000 caps-locked emails to Journalism Joe to write about my new song if I can't say what it's about? I don't know. It's kind of a precarious position. And occasionally, the writers become so exhausted with this process that instead of mustering up the energy to pretend to be excited about new releases, they engage in a terrifying practice called interviews. Oh God, this is scary shit, folks. I like the little bicycle. That's my favorite. My favorite thing about putting this whole presentation together was putting that little bicycle right there. So in the run-up to releasing the project that song is on, website editors are going to ask people to contact my management to set up interviews. For the most part, I fucking hate this. But I did hire a PR firm to produce this exact result, because even my half-baked, confused, 35% bullshit answers to their questions are going to give some sort of context to my art, which is, at the end of the day, is what's needed to get my song from my home computer to people who want to actually listen to it. Now, 3 times out of 5, the human conducting this interview will not have read any other interview I've ever done. They will ask me some pretty predictable questions about my new project and the song. What inspired you to make the song? What was going on in your mind when you wrote the song? You have this song called Relatable. Tell me more about that. That's not even a fucking question. And then the last question I get asked invariably in every interview: you did a song with Hannibal Buress 5 years ago. How did that come about? I put on my best gregarious costume through this entire process. I make it sound like I've never heard these questions before and that all the answers are absolutely true. And without fail, I think of the best answers to these interview questions 1 hour after the interview has concluded. And why is that? They're my songs, right? I wrote them. I decided which ones would stay and go. I'm independent, so there's no one else that I have to answer to when making these choices. So why is it so confounding to have to talk about them? And the reason is because ultimately, who they are attempting to speak to in an interview is the creator of the work. That little black dot in the middle. But look at all the distance that we've traveled since the creation of the song. From that initial moment, I've thought through and struggled with what the song means, how people will interpret it, how I will go about marketing it, and how to present it to press. And because I choose to sell art, at every phase I've had to step outside of myself as creator and look at the work in the context of bringing it to the market. So at this point, no matter how hard the interviewer attempts to access the creator, it's impossible, because in that moment I can't really access that part of myself either. And so I have a choice to make when they ask me this question about what this song means. I could say the real answer now that I actually have it. It's a juxtaposition of form and exposition content and attempts to subvert current notions and all that stuff. But that's not really what the interviewers want. Typically, they want a soundbite. They want a headline. That's not what PR people want. They want an easy press release that the editors will understand. And ultimately, in a lot of cases when it comes to rap music, that's not what people want. And that's not only a reflection of their expectations of the genre, it's a reflection of the times we live in. When life is confusing and when people are in pain, is that the best time for complex art? To me, the answer is always yes. Because the truth is that I am complex. We are complex. Our situations are complex. When we talk about intersectionality, when we talk about context, when we talk about confirmation bias and privilege, we're pointing to ways to understand ourselves as dealing with problems and solutions that are not simple. And if our art is to be true, then our art can't be simple either. And I'll end with this. I've been thinking about all of this really hard, and in preparing for this talk, I was driving in LA like a week and a half ago, and I get an email from my manager that says this: you got a few words about that new single for the internal blurb for distribution. Just a sentence will do, thanks. I'm like, holy goddamn fuck. The very thing that I've just decided is impossible is what the person who works closest with me is, of course, asking me to do. I almost stopped my car in the middle of fucking traffic. I just couldn't believe it. But I thought about it for a minute, and I got off the freeway and I pulled over, and I wrote this answer. Don't really. My whole XOXO talk is going to be about me not knowing what the song is about. And that's really it, folks. I really appreciated this chance to get to talk to you all. I think I have some minutes left, though. And I'm just going to, do a couple more songs, if that's okay. Is that okay? Good. I'm going to do this last one just because I like it a ton and I like you guys. So here we go. Probably can turn this beat up, too. Want to hear, but the truth hurt. My pot belly getting big, need some new shirts. And everything ain't great, but I can do worse. Cause I can go to the dentist when my tooth hurt. I don't watch Blue Earth when I get stoned. Or pull apart an ink pen like a wishbone. Used to spend hella time in the friend zone. Loincloth in a tie like a Flintstone. Big afro wig with a chin strap. I'm thinking real hard, chewing on a pen cap. Some songs just more for the headphones. Fuck the NFL, fuck the red zone. It's about time people get set straight. They got my stomach upset, kale pectate. And I was up all night, went to bed late. I had a big fat Frank Black headache. Cut the dead weight off, get a new start. Cause you can sell hot dogs at a fruit cart. And if your verse too long, make it 2 parts. I had a real bad dream, Bob Newhart. And I woke up crying in the bed, y'all. My lady asked, am I good? I said, hell nah. And then I felt all bad for my weird mood. I looked up and the sky still clear blue. Big afro wig with a chin strap. I'm thinking real hard, chewing on a pen cap. Some songs just more for the headphones. Fuck the NFL, fuck the red zone. Yeah, it can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. Why is everything so miscellaneous? My messed up thoughts come instantaneous. And rap is dangerous, it's Hasselmania. I murdered Dracula in Castlevania. Then the sun comes up and I need it. Vampires don't fuck with my genius. I mispronounced that though, I'm in genius. Don't let them see you ride your own thing. Check the censorship, extra strength for them extra sensitive people like me. She got them Triforce pieces I need. I won't buy till I see some ID. Okay, what's your largest sofa? Can I put one arm in Barcelona? Stretch all the way to Arizona. If not, fuck that, party's over. Sorry, Boma, fine Vegeta. Bye, Rihanna. Hi, Felicia. Hide all your weed inside the speaker. Bye-bye, police. It was nice to meet you, yeah. And it can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes. It can all go away. It can all go away, just shut your eyes, it can all go away. Thank you guys very much.